Hello there. I've heard all about you. So glad to finally meet you face to face. I'm Trudy, the mayor of Sandrock. Anyway, I just wanted to come by and introduce myself, since I just got back in town. We don't get a lot of new folks, so I'm mighty glad you're here. I'd also like to extend an invitation to the next fireside on Sunday. We've got a lot to talk about. No doubt you've heard about what Logan's done. You seem to be adjusting quite well to Sandrock, and we're happy to have you. See you around. Oh, commissions? I hadn't checked on any of that yet. I'll have Matilda in the church fill me in right away and get back to you. Actually, there is one small thing I guess I could use help with. Although I'm sure you're very busy. You don't need to trouble yourself too much with this, but I do need a new desk at City Hall. It seems Matilda took a liking to my old one and made off with it. I'm sure she'd give it back if I asked, but perhaps it would just be easier if we both had nice desks, don't you think? So if you do get time, it would be quite nice of you to help me with this minor thing.
Need to salvage in the scrapyard? Let me know if you do. All right then. You come to the entrance of the scrapyard at 11 o'clock tonight, and I'll take you in. Don't forget, okay?
Ah, thank you. Catch you later.
Wow! These flowers look beautiful! Made even more so knowing that they were grown with love and care in your garden! Now, I'm ready for phase 2. I'm going to go out there and confront those arcs! And surely you know what I'm about to ask next. My friend, would you do me the honor of joining me on my righteous crusade to convert the arcs over to the side of the light? Onward! To over behind your house! Ark's territory! Lead the way!
You know, if it were just Mason and his diligence-averse style of building, I'm not sure we'd have been able to be back on track in such a timely manner. Who knows what kinds of terrible things might have happened if we had nowhere to store our water. Oh well, no sense in imagining up scenarios to scare myself. I do plenty of that in my own free time.
I just bought this big bucket of water, and I'm about to dump it all in the sand. I love doing horrible things and announcing it to the world. The thrill of almost getting caught, oh, it invigorates me.
Stop right there, Arksy boy! Keep the water where we can see it!
Huh? You again? The water police? And who's your sidekick? Dewdrop cop? Yeah, okay.
Take it easy. We just want to help you.
I told you before, and I'll tell you again. I bought this water with my own money. Fair and square. If I want to pour it on the sand, it's my right.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. That's a really good point. No! There's something wrong about all this.
Yeah, well, I can, okay? This is the only way I know how to live. You think it's that simple? You think I can just stop wasting water just like that? Now who sounds crazy?
Hey, you're right. But he's not listening to reason. Prepare the ultimate weapon!
What?
Ready?
Hey, hold on a second. You can't do this.
Aim!
Stow your weapons. I'll pay the fine, okay? Just let me go. Stop!
Fire!
Ah! What is that?
Behold, our ultimate weapon, the power of life. This flower grew from once arid lands, lands once thought inhospitable. But here in Sandrock, with the power of love and friendship and faith, and maybe some science stuff, we were able to grow something from nothing.
My gosh. I see.
Yes, a bit. But it's not too late to change.
I'm so stupid.
There, sir. We all make mistakes.
Shut up, water boy. I'm so incredibly dumb.
No. Listen, my name's Burgess, and
I'm sorry. I'm too foolish to learn your name. Or do anything else for that matter. I can't do anything right. I've wasted my life. Ugh.
well, even a foolish person could understand that it's bad to waste water.
Even me.
Well, I do think you're being a bit hard on yourself, but yes, I believe literally anyone could make the decision to not waste water.
You're right, Waterman. I'll do it. I'll burn some. I'll stop wasting water forever.
Hooray!
Hooray indeed! Now where can I buy some matches?
Try by the stairs. It's by the stairs, in the center of town.
Thank you, Water Police. And you too, Dewdrop. You've changed my life.
Nice one! See? Everyone can be good if they adopt the right mindset. Let's set out on patrol for more water wasters. It's out of our jurisdiction now. Justice will handle it.
Man, what is up with them Sandrockers? So what if I used more water than needed to take a bath? It's not like that'll make a difference. You know what? I'm gonna waste a bunch of water. That'll show them.
Stop! In the name of the guidelines!
Huh? Water cop? Get out of here. I just want to use some extra water. Is that a crime? Is that so bad?
You see, if everyone thought like you, then there would be less water for all involved. Wouldn't that be a sad day?
But I just can't help myself.
I know you can do it. I know you can conserve water.
Forget about me, water cop. It's too late. Help? There's no helping me. I'm a lost cause.
Don't say that.
Oh, woe is me. How am I to break this habit?
Stop with all that loser talk. And behold,
What is that?
life! Check it out!
Life? Wow, that's cool.
This flower overcame all odds and bloomed in the desert. If life can find a way, why can't you?
You're right. I can't be bested by some lame, stupid baby pansy flower.
Well, hey, don't...
Yeah, I'm gonna be the best man I can be. I'm gonna go back to the pet food workshop, and I'm gonna crank out more kibbles and bits than all the other Sandrockers you know combined.
Well, that sounds pretty good, I think.
Don't stop me, Water Cop. I'm my own man now. I'm gonna buy a stock.
Okay.
Behold! I am the arbiter of chaos. Water goes wherever I please. Splish splash, drip drip, glug glug glug. Water. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink.
Oh no! The Arbiter of Chaos! What are we gonna do?
I see your point, and choose to ignore it! Chaos!
Oh no, this guy's off the rails! We need to employ the proper countermeasures. Gaze upon this image and let your spirit be healed.
Suddenly the whole world makes sense. The symmetry of the petals, the stockiness of the stem, the intoxicating fragrance. It's as if all the chaos has taken shape and arrived in this perfect form. Like it all led to something there. There was never any chaos to begin with. It was all leading to this moment. This is what life is all about!
Yeah! Well, flowers are pretty cool, but there's actually a lot more this world has to offer.
Silence! My purpose in life is clear now. To look at flowers. That is all I must ever do! The mist of chaos has been dispelled. Now I see only clear skies. Goodbye. Think of me whenever you do something intelligent, because I'm so enlightened now!
Well, I'm not sure we really helped that guy, but at least we got him to stop wasting water. Let's call it a win. Wow, so many arcs today. Gosh, if you weren't here, I don't think I could have converted any of them. Your poignant remarks scratched the surface of their very souls. It was real neato. The world is definitely a better place now that there are 3 less water wasters around. Wow. Well, hey, not just me. We got through to those water wasters. Me running up to those tourists by myself makes me seem like an annoying, yappy little chihuahua. But together, well, we seem like a legit organization. 1 person approaching you out of the blue to yell at you, lunatic. 2, gotta be a thing. Here's a little something for your trouble. Spoiler alert, it's water. Thank you so much. Let's hunt arcs again soon.
That's enough, Mr. RVO, was it? Remind me, whose shop is this again?
Sorry, am I overstepping here? I just feel there really must be a way for the two of you to work together. Mr. Mysterious, perhaps you just hadn't noticed this particular part yet. It's got a lot of potential. Surely this one is mysterious enough to add to your stock.
Please, call me the Mysterious Man. Mr. Mysterious was my father's moniker. But on the subject of mysteriousness, I'm afraid this pot could hardly be called mysterious enough for one such as myself.
It has never been my intention to have my work be confined to a singular aesthetic, much less a single word. If my wares are of no interest to you, then I believe we are done here. I have other orders to attend to.
You think I don't know what I'm talking about? You know, people don't come to this shop for the quality of the goods, right? You do know why they come, don't you?
How dare you? Have you no sense of dignity?
Hey, don't take it personally. Look, I've been around. I've seen the best. If I brought my guys from Walnut Groove in here to see this dull junk you're peddling, they'd laugh their butts off at the mere notion that you're anything but an amateur. And what is that kiln you've got back there? Looks like it's from the Stone Age.
Hey! That's my sister's livelihood you're talking about there, pal!
Quiet, Javio. Indeed, I use a traditional kiln. Glazing requires a kiln with more advanced temperature controls.
So, you know all about it. What's your excuse then? Old ways are best?
No, money. And besides, though a traveler as yourself may have encountered such things, the more advanced kilns are rare, and their construction is still a well-guarded secret by masters within the ceramics community.
Well, if you're a true artist, go and seek one of these masters out. Get off of your high horse and beg if you must. Till then, I have no business being here, and you have no business acting as though I do.
Then you get one for me.
Why would I do that?
You said seek a master. You're the so-called master of trade, who claims he can get any rare item from any rare place. Get me a new kiln, and I'll prove to you that my ceramics are as good as anyone's in whatever sky it is you speak of.
You think I'm really gonna lug a kiln halfway across the Free Cities, just so you can maybe feel better about yourself? Nah.
Get me a diagram, then. I'll have one built.
What's in it for me?
You.
Ah! You scared me! What? Were you just standing back there quietly? Waiting for a dramatic moment to enter the conversation? Sheesh!
We were just thinking about you. I'm going to need your help.
Hey! I didn't agree to do anything yet. Hold your horses. Yes, it would be good to gain a high-quality pottery connection in Sandrock. But if I'm gonna spend my time on something that isn't a sure thing, it ain't gonna be for free. It is, as you say, Miss Amira. I am a master of trade. There is no item too rare for me to find. But such a service comes at a cost. 5,000 golds?
What? You're really not afraid of taking advantage, are you?
You think so? Nah, really. I'm taking it easy on you guys.
You know what? I actually happen to think grey, non-glazed parts are pretty neat all of a sudden. Perhaps we ought to forget about all of this price gauging and...
No, Avio. His price. It is fair. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up.
Uh-huh. Well, offers on the table. If you decide you want my help, I'll be staying at the Blue Moon for about 3 days. Come find me if you get the money. Or don't. Makes no difference to me.
Hammy... Amira, what should we do?
Be quiet. Can't hear myself think.
All our savings add up to around 3,000 golds. Maybe we could sell a few things, but... Are you really thinking of bankrupting us for our new kiln? Is it really going to be worth it? How do we know that mysterious man, and that even is his real name, isn't just blowing smoke up both our backsides? What? You have that much money to spend on kilns? How long have you been hiding your wealth? Can builders make that much money?
I can't accept that. If you want to help, perhaps it would be all right for you to lend us what we lack. 2,000 golds. I see. I hate to be critical, as I believe your heart is in the right place, but if you don't have 2,000 to lend, why offer up 5?
I feel like the carpet has been pulled out from under my feet.
I shouldn't trouble you with this. I'll contact you when I have the diagram. And of course, You'll be paid in full for your services. I'd only want to borrow money from someone we can trust. Let's think this over for a while. Talk to you soon.
I told you that trinket was a lucky charm. No matter what happens, it will always find its way home. I'm sure you played your part too. See ya.
Howdy. See ya.
Sorry I'm late.
You're fine. We just got here a little early.
Ooh, what have we here? You brought our fine associate to the tea party, have you? Meeting the friend group already? Things must be getting pretty serious.
Pablo's just teasing. You'll get used to it.
And why the third degree, Pablo? Sounds like someone's jealous.
Couldn't tell you. I've never had to be jealous.
I'm sorry. I've been so preoccupied with work lately. It's been so long since I've been able to come.
Well, while we're doing confessions, you've been away for so long I was forced to open up auditions for your replacement. But you know, when certain entrepreneurial gentlewomen hear they have to spend a little on the premium tea and dessert, they back down. It seems not many in this town are interested in refining their palate. So you're safe. For now.
I see. I suspected your response to my absence would be less than charitable. As such, I've brought a present for each of you, as an apology.
Aha! Her tact is surpassed only by her beauty. Very well, Miss Amira. The club curator recognizes your gifts. All is forgiven.
Seconded. And wow, this gift box is just stunning, Amira. Wait, there's more inside?
It's a small teacup, handmade as you might expect. Look, I engraved your names on them too. The builder helped me create the fragrant satchels, so you'll always be able to enjoy a pleasant aroma that should pair nicely with any tea leaf.
Very personal. I approve. You must join us for tea. If not only for your charm, because I've grown weary of these two beauties. Give me something new to look at.
Right back at you, sunshine.
Yes, do please join us more often. I feel like you'd be a suitable member for our tea party. Pablo, as he mentioned, is the leader. Heidi and I are his knights. And together we call ourselves
the Fleeting Youth Tea
Society.
Fleeting, as in swift. We are all that remains of the vibrant artistic Sandrock scene that once was. So it goes without saying we're always on the lookout for new members. So charmingly positive. But we already have the nice one. That role is fulfilled by none other than our alliterative architect, Miss Heidi. Never mind that. We'll play it by ear. Good find, Miss Amira.
Why, Pablo? Can it be? Are you starting to trust my judgment?
There's nothing in the rule book that says we can't have two nice ones.
Typical nice one response. Very well then, let the induction ceremony begin.
Great. Well, today's on me then. I've always wanted to celebrate a new member.
Heidi, you can't keep doing this.
Come on, Ami. Who are we to turn down our big fancy architect's kind offer? Quickly now, a toast before she changes her mind.
Toast what? This is tea, not yak milk. All right. Well, to our success.
Success? Come now, that's a given. Let's toast to something better.
As our newest member, why don't you make a toast? Exactly what I was thinking.
Yes, very good. And quick addendum, to Sandrock becoming the art capital of the Free Cities.
You're just going to leave it there?
Surely your story isn't over.
When it comes to my own tea, I prefer sipping to spilling.
Oh, come on now. Just a hint.
What happens in Walnut Grove stays in Walnut Grove, my darlings.
What? She didn't.
She did.
She wouldn't.
She would.
Goodness.
I thought she was a nun.
She was.
They're actually doing really well. They have their own company and everything. It's called A&G.
Boring. Not juicy enough. Next, Amira. Whatever happened to that one guy who liked you? Waited outside your shop for a while?
Which one?
You know. The ugly one.
Which one?
It's lovely to have new members. Till next time.
Bye, everyone. I really have to get back to work, though.
That was lovely, and I think our gifts were a hit. Yes. In any case, I do hope you'll stop by again. Take this with you, and welcome once again to the Fleeting Youth Tea Society.
That ball of paper. Can I have a look? I think it might be mine. No, I didn't mean to litter. I'm sorry. I dropped it out of my window in a fit of frustration earlier. Thank you. It suddenly occurred to me that I'd written a particularly beautiful sentence on this piece. I'm sure it seems strange to rifle through trash finding a single sentence. But to a writer, inspiration comes but at a moment's notice. But I couldn't remember what it was I wrote. Let me see. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. No, that's awful. No one would remember that. What was I thinking? The stars glisten with the light of 1,000 lives. A diamond, an oath, a promise. This sentence, what do you think? You're too kind. When I was a child, I thought stars were like diamonds. I wrote as such, and even the teacher thought my similes were beautiful. My classmates, they didn't understand. They didn't like it at all. Perhaps. We were young at the time, after all. But I've always been in a special situation. My mother is an actor in musical theater. Due to this, she was always adorned in fine gems and jewelry, so I had seen many of them from a young age. Since coming to Sandrock, I've almost spent all of my savings. As a writer, I don't have much of an income before each release. So, in order to stay here and write my books, I need an income to supplement my daily expenses, and I can't just ask my family for more money. So, my wondrous, amazing, kind builder, I have a request. For the sake of helping those in dire straits, eating nothing but the specials at the Blue Moon, could I ask you for a discount next time I need your services? You're too kind. But no, I was joking with you. Don't worry. I'm not quite at that level yet, thankfully. I'll pay you whatever you need. Well, today has been enlightening. Thank you so much for your inspiration. And also for keeping me company. But I really have to run. These articles don't write themselves, you know.
haven't you gone home yet? It's so late. That's not like you.
Heh. I'd never get caught dead doing overtime. You just don't get it. That's why you'll always be small time, Venti. Night shift pays double, and you work half as hard. Plus, I get to sleep all day tomorrow.
Well, if that's the kind of life that makes you happy. Oh, yeah, I have a few bottles of yak milk here. You love drinking it, right? Take them all.
Ooh, hey, yeah, that's the stuff. Look, maybe I got it wrong. You're all right, Venti. I can make a super jumbo yak shake with all this. Oh, but not until after my shift is over.
Well, it's as you said, isn't it? There's not much to do during the night shift. Everyone in Sandrock is so wonderful. No one leaves their door unlocked. No one litters the streets. You should go. Milkshakes before midnight are the freshest and most delicious.
Yeah, is that like scientifically true? Yeah, now that you mention it, I could totally get away with it. I could suck down viscous yak milk goo till the sun comes up. That is, if somebody keeps their mouth shut.
I won't tell if you don't. Who would know?
Whoa! When did you get so cool, Venti? I won't forget about this. Somehow after today, I think we're gonna be friends forever. See ya!
That should do it. Oh, you're here. Your footsteps are so light that I didn't even hear you. You scared me. Is that so? Oh, well, let's not talk so much here. Let's go quickly and salvage up some precious relic. Let's go! Movements are so efficient. I have a feeling that Tech has a crush on someone. I wonder who it can be. Your digging movements are so efficient. I have a feeling that Tech has a crush on someone. Amira is such a beauty, and she's also very kind. Whenever she talks to me, chatting with you makes me forget all the tiredness of the day. It's so relaxing to dig up scrap with you. I have a feeling that Peck has a crush on someone. I wonder who it could be. Maybe. I have a feeling that Peck has a crush on someone. I wonder who it could be. It's so relaxing to dig up scrap with you. Hey there! I wrote a 3-page... Amira is such a beauty, and she's also very kind. Whenever she talks to me, Amira is such a beauty, and she's also very kind. Whenever she talks to me, I don't really like your boss. He seems so strict and uptight. It's so much fun digging through junk together with you. Time flew by so fast. Here, take all of these. They're all the scraps I dug up. They're yours now. Wow, look at the stars in the sky. I rarely stay in the scrapyard this late into the night, but I didn't realize the view could be so beautiful. It reminds me of my hometown Baja, where I would wake up in the middle of the night and see a sky full of stars. I love open spaces. You know what? Nights have their own scents. Like now, if you take a deep breath, it smells like dark ore, weeds, and even motor oil. It's different from the scent of things during the day that have been sunbaked. It's quiet and kind of refreshing. And I can also smell your scent, a professional builder. It's easy to recognize it's you. Hey, do you need to get home? How about we go sit by the crane lift, chat, and look more at the stars? Let's go. We'll sit over there. Is there anyone who doesn't like salvaging? I will never hate salvaging scrap. Maybe some people think that scrap is dirty and unsanitary, but I grew up in a landfill, and my greatest pleasure is finding various discarded items and turning them into something useful. Sleeping in a trash can is more comfortable than sleeping on a bed. Working to help others recycle waste materials is absolutely my favorite thing to do. Many people say that. I often see people on the street who look like me, but there are still differences. Venti is one of a kind. So, my good friend, you'll remember me, won't you? Okay, let's go back and rest today. It was great digging through scrap with you. See you later. Well, look who it is. I've really missed you. Let me see. All right, you seem fine. That's a start. Have the sand bandits been caught yet? Were you scared back then? I mean, I think I would have been. What's taking them so long? Is this Logan guy really as nefarious and cunning as the papers say? I hope he gets caught soon. I hope so. You know, if you're scared, you can tell me. I won't tease you too much. But seriously, if you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Phew, but it's great that you're all right. You don't know how relieved I am to see your face. And oh, look, I brought you a whole bunch of stuff. But take me to the famous Blue Moon Saloon first. I'm dying to try all that sand food. I'm absolutely starving. We can catch up while eating. I have so much to tell you. Sandrock's bigger than I expected.
Hello. How's the work on my... See ya. Ooh, so this is yak milk. I thought it would be gross, but it's actually deliciously good. Huh. It's kind of crazy. The first time I travel outside of Highwind, and it's to Sandrock of all places. After you left, I often find myself wondering about you. How your work is going, how you're dealing with the sandstorms, if you're happy, and so on. In my mind, I kind of built you up as this hero, coming to save Sandrock. Silly, isn't it? Hey, don't laugh! I'm serious. I subscribe to the Tumbleweed Standard, and I keep seeing your name pop up. You fixed the moisture farm, beat the googlies, or whatever they're called, and even rebuilt a bridge. It's amazing. Your ma couldn't believe it. She kept saying, "Really? Our child?" Your pa even joked that there must be someone with the same name as you here. But they're really proud of you. They're just not used to us doing grown-up stuff, I guess. You've always been kind of foolhardy, though, always running into things before thinking. So I guess it kind of makes sense for them to feel that way, right? When you talk like that, it makes you sound so mature. You've really changed, you know. I mean, you're still you, but there's this air of reliability now. I guess I can't call you the idol master anymore. Maybe when I finish school, I should also go somewhere else and expand my horizon. But I don't know, I tend to get lonely by myself. I'll probably be homesick by the second week. Us? You're already becoming a Sandrocker. Now you're all pistols and howdies, right? Look, I'm only staying in Sandrock for 3 days. Then I have to go back and take an exam. I have a little request, though. Can you show me around town? I'd really appreciate the company. Oh, by the way, now that I'm finally here, anything you want to ask me? They're doing really well. You don't have to worry. When I'm around, they talk about you and Sandrock all the time. They kept wondering if you're making any new friends or getting enough sleep or eating enough. I think they really miss you. Speaking of, your ma wrote a letter. You haven't gotten it yet? Wow, I really got here that fast. My studies are going really well, actually. I'm working like crazy to keep my grades up, though. Hey, are you growing any crops? I almost forgot that you're doing desert planting, right? It's so interesting. It uses completely unorthodox techniques. That's kind of what I'm studying at the moment. Unconventional farming methods. Professor Law, my master, is a lead researcher on these methods. Like, how can you increase yield and growth under the same conditions? Or even bringing crops back to life. But, his methods are still under development, so I'm bound to secrecy. Which reminds me, where is the moisture farm in Sandrock? I've heard a great many things about it, so I'm curious. If you're free tomorrow, could you go with me to take a look? Please, pretty please, with an apple cherry on top. Oh, so I have one more question to ask. I finally get to gossip with you. Are you in love? Anyone you met in Sandrock that you like? Or maybe someone likes you? Same old, huh? Still just focused on your work? Phew. I mean, not that I'm happy about that or anything. Oh, we got so caught up in talking, I completely forgot to give you your presents. Besides what your parents brought you, I brought you a couple as well. All right, I think we've talked enough already. Let's eat up. I think I'm gonna hit the hay a little early tonight. All right, you go do your builder stuff.
Thank you.
See ya.
We'll meet again.
Oh, this old thing. Many people forget that Zeke was the minister of our town for a while. Back in '78, a lot of folks were leaving. That was the year Martel didn't come back from one of her excursions. Without her around, well... Those close to Zeke now know that he can be a truly inspiring person. So those few of us left, myself included, asked him to step up and try to be the voice that we needed to keep spirits up in Sandrock. Of course, we knew Zeke's soft-spoken nature might not translate well to the stage, but, well, we'd hoped he could find his voice in time. That never happened. He gave it his all. It was moving as a father to see him trying so hard, but at the end of the day, he was a fish out of quicksand. Each of his sermons floundered to roughly the same extent, showing no signs of improvement. Life is like biocrust, he'd say. The issue there within being, no one really knows what biocrust is. He didn't want to give up, but it wasn't his decision. People stopped coming to his sermons, and when Miguel came, he didn't even know he was replacing anyone. It was for the best. I'd like to think now that Zeke is inspiring people in other ways. All the efforts he's put into understanding this desert of ours, his achievements are finally visible. Thanks in no small part to people like yourself. Now there are those who would seek him out for his insights. Funny how to have his voice heard, it helped us step off the stage. I thank you for bringing this to me. I'll just keep this one in the back. Zeke has a lot on his mind these days. Be seeing you.
You smash rocks all day and still have biceps like that. What's your protein intake like? Not hating, just saying. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. I've got lots of things to do, so I'd better get started.
How do you smash... Ah!
What's a lovely young lady like you? What's a lovely young lady like you doing at my Ho ho! I've never seen you around. Did you come here to see good old Yan?
Are you Mr. Yan, the builder's boss?
It's actually President Yan. But yes, you're not wrong. So, you're the builder's friend? Good, good. Are you by chance interested in becoming a builder here? It's fun, it's enriching, and you could get to work with a friend. I might even be able to move some numbers around and squeeze out a budget for an extra workshop. So, what do you say? Why don't you and I go inside for a little powwow, hmm?
Hey, look who I found. It's President Yan. He even suggested I try out as a builder.
Well, it's always a pleasure to show off my commerce guild, especially to such a beautiful young lady.
Thank you very much.
Builder, why are you shouting? We at the Commerce Guild are the epitome of etiquette. What am I gonna do, scam her? Don't be absurd. When you and Mian arrived in Sandrock, didn't I welcome you like a warm summer breeze?
If President Yan is being this friendly, who am I to refuse?
A devil! A devil, I say!
What's wrong? President Yan, why are you crying? I thought we had such an enlightening conversation.
Don't let me see this girl again! Builder, you just keep her away from me!
Well, that was certainly a fun conversation. For me. Were you worried about me just now? It's fine. I can handle myself. Now, I'm gonna go explore a little more. See you later!
Catch you later.